Hey everybody, just thought I'd do a little video of the indoor crawler course I made. Kind of took pictures along the way as I put it together, and got a lot of ideas from everybody on YouTube, so that was cool. This part's not really finished yet, of course. Yeah, it was fun. Learned a lot. How to, all the different materials and different ways to make structures, and just kind of a learn as you go deal. But it turned out pretty good, and I'm gonna kind of put things together and make a little how-to video. Thanks for watching. All right, so we got our 3/4 inch plywood with some sawhorses. I picked up a roll of AstroTurf for the ground floor. That eventually didn't work out too well because the crawlers would struggle to turn on that as the synthetic grass would fold over. So I actually ended up cutting that out. But we're just going to go through a series of photos and videos as I moved along the process, and got stuck a few times, paused, rethought stuff. Hope you enjoy it and have a great day. All right, this is a little late. Let me back that off a little bit.
I already know I'm gonna have to add more height to this thing, which is a little bit.
Anyway, just started on the micro crawler course, indoor course. We are indoors. And decided to go with AstroTurf as a base. I might regret that when I start painting, but we shall see. Just kind of a basic structure as far as the layout goes. It's just one sheet of plywood.
Let's add a little bit more foam out to the edge here so I can at least get this road wide enough to set a truck, and I can kind of
Couple sawhorses underneath, trip or two to Home Depot. I think every box I used was from Amazon, or the box in the box from Amazon. I'll do a few more updates. This might take a while. All right, update time. I didn't do much except decided to put another level there. It might be the lime sparklers or something I ate that's providing the
That's what I was saying. As soon as I get to this part, it's gonna go quick. But
inspiration. But I'll probably take a big arc, not a big arc, but a way down from over here, of course. How do you get up there, right? I might do a crazy hill climb here.
So I gotta paint over it. I was trying
got some ideas for that, but
I really wanted to.
I could do a second suspension bridge because there's going to be one from here to there,
Did what I could with what I had. So
or here to there. Maybe something
as well.
that curls down to here. I don't know. We'll see. But not bad for day one.
This is the stage I've been waiting to get to.
Lots to do. Day two, just did my first section of the plaster cloth. Turned out pretty good. I went through 2 rolls just to do what you're seeing right there. But it pretty easy to work with. It's got some nice little contours. Most of this was actually cardboard. There was just a little bit of foam here, a little bit on the edges, and a little bit right here. Kind of like that. But it looks nice. I'm gonna probably use the next 2 rolls just to finish this middle section. And then from there, I should be able to tell how many more rolls I need to do that and that. And now I still don't know what to do with that plateau there. That might go away, actually. I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned. All right, well, the centerpiece is done.
That was one decision that we made.
I still have some cloth left over,
but I did want just a little bit
so
more.
I threw some there. That's gonna have, you know, some gravel glued to it, and that side maybe. We'll see how the traction is. And I might leave this the way it is and just spray paint it. I'll probably do a little sanding, contouring. I don't know if it's gonna be able to get up that.
And so because of that, we also lined this whole thing with plastic.
We'll test it out. I'm kind of waiting for some batteries to arrive.
And that's so if we do put dirt in here later.
But it's, yeah, I took the top off to get to those areas easier. But it's looking better and better. Those are going to be like rock caves. I cut this out because I might do a technically difficult angled ramp up to the top. I think that would look good with no side rails, or maybe a dilapidated bridge where the side rails have broken down so you can fall if your rig can't do I'll probably do like between a 35 and 40 degree angle there.
So this stuff is great stuff.
Yeah, so
and we're able to use that to make these mountains, which make it nice.
Little by little.
The one thing I will say about
Not bad for day 2.
Cardboard and some of the other stuff is, or even crumpled up paper that you tape together, it's not as firm underneath.
Stay tuned. All right. Well, I'm kind of tinkering with these boards here. They're just kind of laying there. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. That whole top section is just sitting there. But I kind of like the way it looks. I could do like little broken rails on this thing. Let me grab the rig here. Let's see how it would look coming down this thing. It's definitely going to be a tricky area, but there's, you know, a fair amount of room, I'd call it. And then you could come down to here, continue down or go up, back and around. I think I'm gonna do a little, well, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do there. But I was thinking of putting, maybe not here, but maybe over here in the corner, like a little, I don't know, house or something, cabin, some rocks around it. Something, because that's really just going to be a big U-turn area. I don't think it could make that turn, but that's okay. This is kind of how it looks from above. But yeah, I think I'll incorporate, you know, there's no sense of having that top part if you can't get up there, obviously. So this is one idea. And I do have that stuff. This is kind of cool, but it's just too, the width is just too short for the truck to have a chance. But I might incorporate this stuff somewhere else or return it. So yeah, it's getting closer to the 10% point. But yeah, it's fun. Stay tuned. Update time.
Exactly like the Lizard Pro.
I've 100% been doing more thinking than doing, but that's how these things go.
I think that's a success.
I went with a cardboard bridge over here. It's screwed in on both ends with 3 drywall screws, which seem to work good if you're light on the trigger. I put some foam here, which I'm obviously gonna shave down and try to make a couple lines you can take off this. I haven't tried it yet. It's only been about 2 hours, so I can drive on it now, but let's see. Because of this thing, which I'm not sure if I'm going to keep, I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep that. I'm going to do a little trestle in the back of it, or a worn out type bridge railing, something like that. I was thinking of making this area snowy, because it is the highest elevation, aside from the whatever the heck that is. I don't know yet. I opened up a hole on that side, like I think I said I was gonna do, so you can come around and then down through here or up, back up there, if that makes the final cut. I'm again not sure about that. I did a little shaving over here, not much. Believe it or not, I made it up this. It's 45 degrees plus, depending on your line. It's probably pushing 50 in some areas and 60 in some. There's one line I know that works. I'll keep that a secret for now. But yeah, you know, when you shave this stuff off, you get some nice rock formations that'll go in various places. So I'm kind of looking forward to doing a little more shaving.
I usually like
That big,
drag brake and the Fury Tech.
whatever the heck that
that too. Just thinking on that
big
down
thing
low.
there is, it actually goes over
Drag
that
brake is another
pretty
feature that's in that app that's
well, even though you're still pulling a, I need to measure that. I think that's about 48,
so jumpy.
but I'll check it. This thing is great. You just go, there's so many different ways to go up it. There's ways you can't go up it. Like, well, I don't know. I haven't tried that yet. But yeah, it's kind of out of supplies as far as the plaster cloth goes. So I need to go to Michael's tonight or tomorrow morning, pick up more. But yeah,
I like it. Good setup.
I keep calling the Fury Tech the Canyon, and I was laughing my ass off earlier because it's not called the Canyon. Obviously, it's called the Cayman. I got some upgraded wheels and tires. The wheels are 32 grams each. So basically, the wheels without the tires weigh about the same or perhaps even a little bit more than the car itself, which is
What we're gonna do?
pretty amazing.
Get this glass of water here.
So
We're gonna
anyway,
test the waterproofing. Now it does not say splash resistant or water resistant.
I'm probably going to open this up a little bit
We're gonna try that. We're gonna
just so we can see what's going on here.
submerge it, and we're gonna pull it
But
out.
this is a supporting mold, so I got to be, maybe I can do a little
Check it out.
imperfect window here.
Nice swim.
Probably going to do the same down here so you can see inside here.
I can't believe it.
But yeah,
Oh boy. All right. Now moving to
all right.
Let's see.
There'll be another update later tonight. All right. End of day 2. Again, I didn't do much today. All things considered. But I got, I think, 80% of the terrain figured out. This is fantastic. Tested it all day. That's probably why I wasn't getting much done. This is great. You can actually go up here. I don't know if the video does it justice, but it's steep. It's steeper than that. Does everything really well. Really happy with the Cayman. It even went down this, coming from here. I don't even know how it did that. It was literally almost vertical for 8 or 9 inches, but it made it down. Haven't tried to go up it yet. Maybe we'll do that in the morning before well, if I can get up there. I'm not going to shave it much, but I was planning on shaving it. I like the little cardboard bridge. That'll get dressed up. Everything will get dressed up. Gonna do some sort of scene up there. Again, maybe snow at the higher elevations, and then, green and rocks and all kinds of stuff. But so far so good. No complaints. Didn't go to Michael's. I'm gonna go tomorrow morning when they open at 10. And keep her going.
We'll find yours.
stores.
Come to Black Friday now. Save up to 50% with Queen starting at $179.99. Mattress Firm.
You like being in other people's business. They make it very challenging not to be. Leave a word of me. I'm preparing.
All the mafia will come to destroy you.
I'll be waiting for you.
All right, day 3. We got more stuff. The expanding foam did this. It's just dry enough to test it, which I just did. A couple tricky spots, but doable. I did not get all the stuff I wanted to get today at the store, but we'll do what we can today. This is still a huge, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if that would just be better as a huge mountain, but for now I'm gonna do this. There's a lot of technical climbs in this already. This has more lines than I can count. That has a few. This is kind of boring. I could actually see this becoming a bigger hill, but for now we'll leave it like this. Yeah. Update. So that's totally dry. It's looking good. Didn't do anything here. Need some stuff to work on that. Put some greenery up here. That's a little cabin. Just saw some other things. Just painted those. They were, fence was white and the house was just also wood, I'm guessing. All right. Just thinking about either start doing finish work or okay, day 4, just getting started. So this area was kind of weak. There wasn't much going on there, so decided to make a super high incline.
Our mission is to help you discover that every workday can happen with body and mind.
I'm getting ready to
place of comfort and productivity.
put the plaster cloth on there,
Helping workers everywhere find comfort.
and hopefully it looks like this when I'm done.
Your work reality will continue to shift. We've got our eye on the future of work, so you
yeah.
can focus on the present.
We'll see how it goes.
The future still feels good. Save up to $300 on select X-Chair models.
Okay, well, went pretty good. I did my best to add the contouring. Hopefully that comes out on the video, because that is, I don't even know if I can get up there. I couldn't really test it because the box I used for that incline is very slippery. I kind of did a little something back here. I'm going to add some foam and make that a little more of an exciting trip through there. But it's looking pretty good.
One of the worst ways to instill confidence in our elections is to throw people in prison who question them.
Sorry.
If Al Gore had asked Florida to send an alternate slate of electors after the
Yeah,
500
so
vote
it's
recount,
drying.
Al Gore
It's hot as balls
was in
today,
charge of
so
conspiracy to defraud the government? Al Gore believes he won that
it should
election.
dry pretty quick.
His opponent's
Looking
brother
forward
was
to
the
testing
governor
it.
of Florida in an election
Lipo
this close.
charging.
You're saying Al Gore?
All right, so we got some still photos coming up here of just testing the different sections, making sure they work. Trying 2 different rigs here, the Cayman and the deadbolt. That's pretty steep right there. Working on transitions, doing a little painting, little base coat, trying to figure out colors, you know, little this, little that, but mainly just seeing how the thing's working and playing in between a little bit of work, which is some of the fun parts about it. Okay, so after a lot of head scratching in several boxes, I think we finally might have it here. So I almost ripped this whole thing out, but what I ended up doing was cutting one of the support boxes about 20% off it because it came out here kind of ledgy, and that allowed me to get this new contour and also tie it into this guy that I really didn't want to change much at all. We're only losing this little spot here really, and I will float this in somehow, make it look natural of course, and then tie this bottom part in a little bit. But it's making I think it's going to be a really nice addition. We'll see. Okay, new section. I think it turned out good. Just tied it in a little bit, trying to make it look like a, you know, different part of the mountain. There's a little bit of a backside too, that you could hit that ridge. It looks pretty basic, but that was a pain in the ass. And then over here, we got something going on over here. I don't know if it's gonna work, but let me come over here. I don't want this video to be too long. Trying to make a path up there so you can go around that pole and then down, or vice versa. We'll see how that goes. And of course, the snow hasn't melted yet. Okay, everything's primed up. Not quite sure what I'm going to do back there yet, but got the base coat on. Everything else looking pretty good. Probably get to some other painting today once this dries. It's looking good.
You've got to be kidding. What are you doing here?
How's your ex? Not the reason you rushed over here, is he?
Answer the question.
I'm trying to solve my mystery, detective. If I don't affect you, I'm curious as to what does.
All right. Sorry. So I got pretty much everything painted up now. That can always change, of course. But I wanted to get on here and test some of the different sections, the different lines with a couple of different rigs. Really pleased with how it went so far. Learned a lot. Would probably do things a little different next time, but overall happy. I'm starting to put the grass down here, as you'll see in the next video. And here we go. Here it is. It's not done, but it's getting close. All the mountains are kind of done. It's looking pretty good. I'm messing around with the different type of things. Got some grass going here, some logs to drive over. And this is like some rough areas, but it's looking good. Here's one of the cars. There's like an underground thing over here that you drive around. Let's see, you drive up here and go around there, or vice versa. And then here's the top area. But yeah, it's fun. I work on it a couple hours a week. Okay, so that is pretty much it. I ended up getting the rest of the grass down. That was an experience, but eventually got the hang of it. Looks good. Now it's time to play. I'm still not done. As you can see in that image, I still have a little work to do on that edge there. But everything else is kind of 90% of the way. Got that grass bridge all the way to the top over there, testing out different rigs, having a lot of fun. Very happy I did this. If you're thinking about doing one, I say go for it 100%. It's really doesn't feel while I was doing it as it was hard as it may have felt it would be, because it's fun. It's actually, like they say, if you love what you do, it's easy. But had a great time doing it. Got a couple more little guys there, as you can see, along the way. Even got a trailer for one of them, which just adds to the fun factor. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully inspired a few to give it a go. Ciao.